Well, hey there, folks. Today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking over highlights from my stream over at twitch.tv/varietybrando, and we're going to be watching a little bit of some fantastic poker action. Alright, so I'm on the grind to be the #1 poker player in the universe, so not just the world. This is a pretty big accomplishment for me, and so I know I'm really chasing gold, if we're being honest here. So we're getting ready to jump right into that. I hope you like what you see and would love for you to stop by in the future. Thanks. Like I said, all joking aside, I am pretty new to poker. I've only been playing for about a month now, but I feel fairly confident. So starting out, this is a fine hand, right? A king 6 non-suited is alright. It's enough that I feel comfortable intimidating the table. Yeah, so I mean, I'm just gonna I'll probably just bet up with Mr. Happy, and then depending on the flop and how he reacts, so if he checks, I'll probably feel comfortable being aggressive, just because the likelihood in heads up that he has a better value hands than I do is pretty unlikely. So right off the bat, I mean, we don't have anything here, but we feel pretty comfortable betting 60. Let's just see how he follows up. And I mean, if he doesn't necessarily respond in kind, oh, and right off the bat we get called, right? It was at this very moment that I realized that I might be in deep, deep trouble. So it's not looking great. In a situation like this, it really makes more sense just for me to check. We got called on it, and I think being aggressive here is kind of why I start losing. And he called our bluff. I think I'm gonna fold this one. I don't think it's worth the risk. I don't think just to try to play big PP here is a good idea. So I'm gonna fold this hand, and we'll move on to the next one. Pair of 9s. Now that I feel a lot better about. That I will feel pretty comfortable being aggressive, being the aggressor in this situation. And hopefully, because of the way that we just played out, he'll feel comfortable pushing me, and then we'll just go all in, and he can flop. We're gonna wait a second. If we slow play this a little bit, I think we can pull more money into the pot. Now, I have been just kind of like looking online a little bit as I've been playing at what people are saying and what kind of tips and stuff people are giving for poker, so I'm gonna just in advance. I don't necessarily have a lot of hard and fast ranges that I'm playing with or anything like that, and oh, well, that feels pretty good. Now, the thing we're afraid of is we don't want another spade to flop, right? Because of that, then we're in flush city. But sitting with a 3 of a kind is real nice. Hopefully he goes deep, and then we can slow play this, and we'll just pull everything we can out of this guy. So yeah, let's see what he's got. I really hope he doesn't check. That'd be a shame. If he does check, I still think we're gonna play like the full pot. We'll put down like 170, and what'll more than likely happen is he'll fold if he checks. So let's see if that's the case. Yeah, he checked. So we'll put down like 170, and he'll fold. Yep, it's like we thought. But, I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad, right? Because we got our points out of it. Now this, again, this is another hand where we feel really comfortable being the aggressor. Except in that situation. I have done this way too many times. When we're dealing with tournaments that are $1.50, people will play really loose and fast. So honestly, I'm going to fold out this hand just because I don't think it's worth finding out that he has a pair of aces and we can't stop that. That wasn't... you wouldn't be wrong, though, to play the Jack-King. Yeah, and she can just take it. I don't think that was a bad decision, though. Alright, let's call. Alright, all in again. You know, I actually kind of want to call it. I don't think it's right to call it, but I think it's just weird that they go in twice in a row. So let's just see what she's got. 8s, that sucks. Yep, rip. That's a shame. That was quick. Alright, first tournament down. Fairly aggressive, so I'll be probably playing back a little bit with him because I don't want to get just slammed immediately. Alright, let's see what we can do. Mickey B, what are you making me wait for? Come on, man. Yeah, if you're ever looking to learn poker, the thing I've learned already is, like, do not just go on Reddit on r/poker and something looking for advice, because the level of play, I guess, or like the level that they're thinking at and playing at is just completely different. It's a different game when you're trying to learn the game, because honestly, when you're just starting out, it feels like I'm just trying to get a feeling for like what cards are really valuable and what are the ones maybe that you do feel comfortable folding off, or where I feel comfortable bluffing. Where when you start talking about them, you're looking at, they're talking about what values you double down on and stuff like that, and where you're really playing strong and heavy. What is your loss potential? What's your gains? What's your reach on each hand? It feels horrible. I'm not going to bluff this. He came in pretty strong. I'm actually just going to fold it. I think that makes more sense. We lost 20 points. I don't think that's a big loss. And he'll take his 100. You frequently won't see if somebody bets me unless I actually have something. I'm really not going to go deep and try to call them or scare them out, because more often than not, they're betting with purpose, right? I mean, there's the same percentage chance that anybody could be betting just a BS, just like we would, right? But more than likely, you want to err on the side of that they're probably being legitimate, because that's going to avoid you walking into a ton of just slaughters, right? Like double aces, pair of kings, ace high, stuff like that. So normally you wouldn't bet on the 2-5, but I honestly I really like seeing some of these hands get to the river, just because like some of these lower hands people typically don't expect you to have. So if we were to have 2-pair here on 2-5, I'd feel comfortable going deep, because nobody really expects it. They expect you to have the queen or the king, maybe, not 2 cards. So this is a good hand, right? Obviously we're just gonna call here. It's not fantastic, but having that high face card is good, because it means that we at least have the high card. And if we can hit a pair there, that's really nice. Not to mention the flush potential. So that's pretty rad. $92. We're gonna call it. Let's go. I want to see the river. Hey, look at that. Yeah, we feel good about this. Yeah, he's gonna be aggressive. I really don't think we call this. I think that would be foolish. I think we just let him have it. Like, we have the king, but there's no telling that he doesn't have 2 king. You know, I don't care to find out. And at least not yet. We just started. There. Now that I'll go deep on. So the 9 ace is good, right? Because we've got potential to walk into a straight. We've got just the high card. We've got 2 strong cards. 9 is not incredibly strong, but it's pretty good, right? Better than 2-5. So I feel comfortable being a little bit more aggressive with this. I'm not going to call all ins, right? But I will call 100, 200 points with it. Maybe even 400. Because we still have to have enough points left where if we go all in, it's an aggressive play. Because once we lose the ability to all in and be intimidating, we're kind of really in a poor position. Because at that point, people can just bully us off the table. And eventually, they will have the better hand. So in this situation, I feel like we really can we'll bully this guy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's going to get bullied. He'll fold. So he's going to check here probably, unless he's really got the 9. And if he checks, we're going to raise him 30. Okay, so cool. So we're actually going to raise him honor 4. We're going to make this go higher because we got the 9 pair with the kicker. We're in really, really good shape now. We're going to bet 20 because he'll actually follow that and think that we're just trying to scare him, or maybe that we're new. Yep, so he followed us in. And he'll bet. And we're going to make him go. Let's do an amount that looks kind of like we don't have it. 130. Nice, we got it. Easy. Oh, look at that. Full house, baby. Well, that felt pretty good. So that was definitely a little bit of a slow play. That was kind of a rough move, right? Playing that 20, we really just wanted to lead him into the thought that there's no way that we had it or that we were really bullshitting him, especially because we're at an advantage. We have the beginner star, and I don't know how many people really are watching that, but I feel comfortable playing around that and playing. You drop hints that you're a noob and like lose chances to make more money. I'll lose a little bit of cash off the top just so that I can kind of play that to my advantage for sure. Because I think you'll win more rounds that way. Now, if we were playing in a higher value tournament, there's no way that people would buy that. But in this case, it's all right. Jack 8. Yeah, we'll play that. Let's do it. This, I think that this is overvalued for the hand that we're playing, but the way he's betting just is really odd. He feels really aggressive. So if I can hit a jack here, I'll feel pretty and that's the high card, or like the second highest card, I'll feel pretty good. Well, okay, we have the 6, 7, 8. Pretty low chance, but I mean, we could walk into a straight. If he checks it to me, I am going to raise, but I think he'll raise based on his behavior. No? Okay, cool. So let's go in with 150. He'll call us as well. Yep. Well, that couldn't have worked out any better. Oh, he also has the jack. And we just have an 8, which isn't very good. Honestly, I think we fold this. Let's see what he does. Fuck. Fuck. Right, this is this is one of those ones I really want to call him, I really do, but we're just getting it's, how much is it? 620, let's do it. Fuck it. Let's get the other 432 out. That might cause him to drop out, or nope, he went all in. God damn, nice. That king kicker, that's what kicked my ass. Now we're not in a great position. That's a shame. We were doing pretty good too. Okay, no, we're not out yet. So this is kind of what I was talking about, right? We're right on the cusp of where betting 1,000, if we go all in, we still kind of can swing some weight. But here, he doesn't care, right? Here, he certainly cares. These guys will care. But I don't think that he will, which kind of sucks because he's definitely leading now after getting that bet. Damn shame, he slow played me on that one. So what do I mean when I say he slow played me? So with a king jack like that, he really could have and probably should have just dug deep. I mean, I say should have, right? But he also just fucking crushed me. So okay, so here we go. Now this is what I would imagine somebody playing jack queen typically would do, right? So let's raise the 60. Some people may fold. Typically people will go much deeper and they'll go like ×5. But I think that like you fold out a lot of people doing that. Here I'm signaling that I have a good hand, which might make people think twice, but I'm still keeping on people who might be overconfident. Now that they already have their high or big blind, little blind, they're gonna stay in more than likely. So let's see if they check it. If he does check it, I feel pretty it will be folding that. So I'm expecting more than likely this to be the flush. And even if he's faking it, you don't want to risk it, right? We have high card ace, we don't have anything. Man, that's rough. So he called it automatically. I mean, we're in rough shape, but let's call it. Let's just see. I'm feeling pretty good about it. If he just raises us, this guy, I really don't think this guy. Yep. Yeah, this guy's so greedy. I just don't. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I knew it. And he might get it. Oh my god, he got it. He got a full fucking house with a 7-2. Alright. Alright, this is going to be our chance, hopefully. If we can get him or him to bite, we can certainly come back here. Trips Mage is already going kind of deep, which is great. Good sign for us. He could have a pair of aces. could have a pair of kings. I would expect him to go deeper, especially from the last couple times I played with him yesterday. But I feel pretty comfortable going pretty fucking deep here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to match that 125. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to match that 187. He'll also do it because I'm sure he feels happy about his hand. And then we'll probably just go into an intimidation match here. And hopefully, yeah, perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait a minute and check it. He's going to go deep. He will possibly go deep, and then we will check, obviously go all in. And we'll probably take it. Because that 6-7 is not fantastic. There's no way to get a straight. We're not quite in flush territory yet. Perfect, all in. Yep, suck my butt. We're going to go all in. Trips Mage will also go all in because he definitely has something, or he wouldn't have done that. See if we can make another 6-8. Come on, Trips, go in. Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on, show us how big you are. Let's go. Come on. You've got such a strong hand. Ah. A 7? What the fuck? Alright, yeah, I'll take every fucking chip you offered me, man. There we go. Easy money, boys. Alright. Eliminates one person. I'm feeling good. Alright. 2-6. Not very strong. We're small blind, so I'm more apt to just go in, but more than likely we're going to see somebody here go bigger, and then I'll just fold this out, because a 2-6 really is non-suited, really shouldn't be taken to the river. I might do it just sometimes, just, yeah, nah, I'm not doing that, man. Enjoy your 25. Alright, Trips, let's see what you do. I would really like, the thing with online poker, this kind of sucks, is a lot of the game seems to be more often than not you don't really get to see hands unless these are like insane hands. Like, and I don't know if that's a higher play of poker, a higher level of play poker, or what that is, but it just ends up being who signals to who, hey, I've got it, you should really fold. And then back and forth until either that person's backed into a corner and they go all in, or the other person just signals hard enough and they're like, you really need to fold. I'm in for 2,000 and my bankroll is 2,000. You need to just back off. And then typically they'll fold. Unless they have something good, which is what's happened to me several times yesterday. Just getting eaten up by, you have ace king and this queen or 10-10 and the 10 comes down the river. It's been wild. I am shocked. See, once again, we didn't even get to see the river. He was just like, oh, he went deep, I'm gonna fold it out. It's wild. So this guy just bets really aggressively, and like, you want to call him, you really do, but you can't. Like, not with the 7-10. The 7-10 is fine, but not enough to go in on this guy that's just, you know, he's just going hard constantly because he's trying to pick up these little 50s, 25s, 25 in the main pot. You don't want to be the one to challenge and lose to that, right? That's why this guy who has the most points is just sitting back. He knows that when it comes down to it, even if these two gather up all their points, they'll still probably have less than him. A high card, wow. Okay. If you ever played poker before, this isn't a bad hand. So what I'm going to do, typically you would raise this. I'm just going to call it because I really want to get as many people on the hook here as possible, because once they're out, they're out. So we waited a little bit too because we were talking, which is great, because we're trying to signal here that we're unsure. Same thing with this guy. Nope, folded. All right. Lamboni might fold out too. Yep, that's a shame. So he'll go all in, potentially, yep. Probably has the queen. I don't fucking care to find out, to be honest with you. Maybe he has 2 queens. No, okay. I don't know. I think we call him. Let's try it. Maybe he has 2 queens, maybe he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Fuck yeah. Get out of my fucking house, Mikey. You son of a gun. There we go. That was a worthwhile call. Okay, so now we know Mikey's a bullshitter. We're not going to always call him, but now we feel comfortable. Man. All in 271, baby. King 2. He could have a good hand, but this is typically something you do when you get down really low, is you bet the house. So we got the king, so we're in a pretty fucking good position. We don't think Mikey has it. I'm going to bet higher, so Lamboni possibly folds. He typically doesn't go in, so he might challenge me, though. If he does, yeah, we're going to have to... Do Do we think he's got the king pair? He has been a waiter, that's the thing. And I don't care to lose more money if I do, so I think let him have what he's gonna have. I don't really care. He had the queen jack. Oh, man. Oh, he had a straight. Oh, fuck yeah. Very cool. Sweet dodge. Yeah, I don't care to be the person to go out that way. I'd rather take second place, right? Get a couple dollars to cover that so we can keep playing. Just keep streaming. Sweet, big money. Take that free 30, baby. Hell yeah. Alright, 2-7. Once again, not a super strong hand unless you're that guy. What we'll do though is we'll call it, just because if he checks, we'll feel pretty good. This guy hasn't been doing a ton of action, so I'm kind of curious what he's up to, the way that he plays, because we haven't gotten any real clue, or at least I haven't noticed. He's been really playing back pretty hard here. If he's been paying attention, he'll probably pull out here. Or he won't pull out here, he'll check me, or he'll bet me. But all in, yep. Okay, so I obviously have no aggressive persona at the table now. So I need to really play carefully, and I can't really bullshit unless I really have it. Here, ace-8, I feel pretty good. This guy's going all in. He's really... Yeah, see, I'm not gonna walk into that, man. A little weird, because like I said, he hasn't really been the guy I've been watching for. Maybe he goes all in again, and if he does, I'll actually call him this time. Oh, the 10 pair, I feel pretty fucking good. This is a really, 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 really strong hand, right? Just because it doesn't... You can have your king-jack and your queen-queen, and this... At least you're... Oh, queen-queen, I don't know. But you're going in pretty heavy-handed. Let's raise him. See what he does. He probably has a pretty good hand, because once again, when he's playing, he's usually fairly confident. Cool. Alright, we feel great about this river. So what I'm actually going to do now is let's just build the pot. He's going for it. Oh, if he has 7s, man, I'm gonna be bummed. There, this is about as much as I'm gonna bet. Oh, he probably has a straight. Let's see if he goes all in. Nope, he checked it. All right, let's find out. What does he got? Hey! Awesome. We didn't have to show. Oh, he didn't have to show. That's cool. Okay, so right now we're in first, which is awesome. 4.5. Let's just call it, whatever. I'll check it. He'll probably bet me. Nope, he checked me. Cool. Alright, we'll play some good, clean poker. So I don't have anything here. I don't have hope for a flush. I don't have hope for a straight, really, so let's just fold it out. Let him have his 230. We don't have to play hands like this, so there's no reason to. I think late game, and I'm still learning how to play too, right? But I think late game, it's not advantageous for us to try to play those, especially if we're not blind. Okay, here we go. Once again, another chance to do pretty well. So he's raising. Could have ace-ace, could have king-king, could have king-jack. Let's raise him. He'll raise us. He'll call us. Okay. Yep. Let's bet 500. All in. Let's call it. Let's see it. King-jack. Ah! Okay. Nice job on his part. He's playing damn well. I don't know if it's just because he held back or stayed back or whatever the deal was, but he's in a pretty good position. It just feels like he's reading me pretty well, or maybe he's playing really aggressive. I don't know. But the way that he's playing, because he's got that 4K now, I am scared. So here's the thing, right? Because now what he's going to do, he'll bet in. Oh, we didn't see what we needed to see there. Really wanted a queen. I'll still check it, just at the hope that... Yeah, he hit the jack. Okay. Man, alright, this is rough. Let's do raise 300. Let's play a little differently now. There we go. Fold him out. I just don't want him playing right now because he's kicking my ass. I just think the way that we win this is not bluffing anymore. I really don't see it being the right way to win. We just have to have strong hands that are strong. He'll probably call me, because he has the bandwidth to do it, which is a shame. I shouldn't have done that. Having the pair of 10s, okay. Well, having the pair of 10s was nice there. That was scary. I'm actually going to fold this out. I don't even want to get involved in spending money on that. Five, 6, 7, yeah, that's fine. Alright, bust one of each other. Bust one another, come on. Go big. Nope. That was pretty tame. Once again, I'm gonna fold this out. There's just no reason for me to play this hand. That hand I can play. He'll probably fold this one because he doesn't want to get involved. Nice. That was a big win for us. Don't know what he had. Don't care to find out, honestly. That was a little scary. Once again, we really don't have a whole ton. He's gonna rise up. Okay, cool. He's going to rise up at some point though, and really call us on that. So we really can't do that too many times. We have to have solid fucking hands if we're doing that. He might fold this hand. I could see him just matching me, and then I would probably fold this if they both go in. No, okay. Depending on what he does, we'll see. All in. Yeah, you can have the 150. That's yours, man. I'm not vying for it. 5-4. Once again, I really don't want to play that hand. I'm not gonna fight that, especially the 5-4. Won't happen. Okay. He'll call this one. Nope. This is the longest. This is just the longest back and forth. This just sucks. Because we kind of are really on our toes. Because these guys have been pretty good at bullshitting. Let's not dig too deep into our bankroll on this one. Let's just check it because we have the ability to, and we know we are in great shape. Let's check this one again. Just kind of slow play it a little bit, like we don't have it. So here's the thing, he could have the 10 here. No, he folded it, same. Yeah, that was like straight central, so you can't necessarily be too confident going into that double pair there. He's gonna go hard just to try to defend his big blind, I think. Nope, okay. Okay, this is pretty good. Let's go ahead and bet 450 here, I feel good about this. Okay, so this is where we can like really just dig deep. Son of a bitch. Do we fold this one out? Because we lose, essentially, if we're wrong, which... all in. 9-4. He's at the straight, yep. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. This is my first time recording any kind of video for YouTube using this stream, and this was also my first time using any kind of video editing software, so I'm sorry for the really, really rough job. Hopefully there was something in there you liked, and hopefully I can catch you online at twitch.tv/varietybrando. Thanks so much. See you in chat.